So I get people sending me tons of videos. And I have a feeling that some of these people spend all day on the computer, and every friggin' video they watch, they send along to their friends. And so I'm overwhelmed by videos to watch. So I just randomly pick stuff. There's some of you that rarely send videos. Well, if I know I've never seen, well, this person's never sent me a video, believe me, it'll get my attention. But somebody that really sends out a lot of videos, hey, please forgive me, but, you know, there's so much quantity, it's hard to sift through it. As the woman that should not be mentioned, she says that everybody on YouTube seems like they're 12-year-olds. She's so critical. And believe me, I defended you. I defended you all, okay? Even the haters. And what's the other thing she said? Oh yeah, that some of us have a life. Hey, you know what? Well, I do have a life, as fucked up as it is. But I can't spend all my time on the computer watching all the videos that people send me. But I did like this one. I started to watch it, and it's a long one. But it started out at the beginning, a story of stuff. Full version, how things work about stuff. And it's from a channel called Psyche Truth. And I liked the very beginning because it touched on something that I've run into. This Libertarian 333, he sent me a long private message, and he thinks he's some sort of like, you know, intellectual giant. You know, he pulls like this intellectual jiu-jitsu judo with me and all that, and frankly, he just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because he's rude. His sense of humor is about like burning babies and stuff. That's not funny, you know. So if you're a representative of libertarians, you're not going to win me over. Your powers of persuasion are nil when you start off by calling people idiots and threatening to burn them alive. And yeah, that whole like burning baby stuff, that's just not right. If you're doing like a weird, strange comedy performance art channel, then we wouldn't be having these arguments. But you're talking about stuff about the real world. And I called him on the idea that, that he blocks people on his channel. He only allows friends to comment. So in a sense, YouTube is a form of government, and he is anti-government, and yet he relies on the YouTube government to protect him. Well, he went in this whole thing about his living room, that anybody's not just free to walk in and all that. Granted, okay, maybe my analogy was not as accurate as I would have liked to be, but frankly, I don't. You come off as pompous. You come off as like telling everybody that they're stupid and that you're the smart one, which makes me wonder, like, maybe you're not really that smart if you have to put up such a front and tell people how smart you are. That's like Rush Limbaugh. That's like Michael Savage. They're always talking about how brilliant they are. The thing is that the words that come out of your mouth, aside from telling people how smart you are, or the way you engage in people, whether you show some humanity or compassion or caring about other people besides yourself, that's what matters. Actions speak louder than words. And your actions have not impressed me, not one bit. So, frankly, I'm not going to answer your private message, and I don't really give a shit. Okay? I'm done with you. I'm not going to block you or anything like that, but you can have the last word. Fine, I don't care. Any of you that are friends of Libertarian 333, I met him on Witsky Man's channel. I like Witsky Man. You know, he's a good person. I get that feeling from him. He makes videos, we see him. You know, he makes videos without wearing sunglasses or a mask, you know. Me, I just wear these glasses so I can read what's on my computer, you know, and see myself in the camera. My eyesight is not actually that bad, but I like wearing the glasses. Anyway, so any of you guys are friends of Libertarian 333? No offense, but, or is it Libertarian 33? Whatever, I don't know. He's just annoying. And I can understand why Witsky Man. He doesn't like Witsky Man. So anybody that doesn't like Witsky Man, I mean, really hates him. I could see him disagreeing with Witsky Man. I'm not like in lockstep with everything he says, but 90% of everything he says I'm in agreement with. We did have a little bit of disagreement on the power of speculation over oil, but he's still my friend. We can have a disagreement. But libertarian, people like Libertarian that are just rude and nasty and name calling, you're not, if you're trying to get on your soapbox to persuade people to your point of view, you better like read a psychology book or something, because that's not the way to win friends, or at least influence people. Remember Norman Vincent Peale? Any of you old enough to remember those? Win friends and influence people. No, I never read any of those books. But anyways, that's something from my mother's era. All right then. So, but I was talking about, yeah, politics for the simple-minded. It's a simplistic idea that you can defeat evil, but it's this time, please tell all your friends, let's not vote for the guy that says simple phrases, you know, that thinks with a simple mind. Let's vote for the guy that at least gives some thought. And Obama, when he's thinking on his feet, you can tell he hesitates to pick the right word. It's not the same as Bush, who stumbles and bumbles over everything, because you can tell, like his mind, it's like it's Homer Simpson. There's a little cartoon, la 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 la, going on in his head. No, Obama is like really thinking about it. He gives thoughtful responses, and Joe Biden will be a nice counterpart, somebody that can really come up with that snappy phrase right away, you know, and is not too overly cautious. He'll be a good attack dog. Let's hope he doesn't shoot himself in the foot. Touch wood. Knock wood, as we Americans say. All right, anyway, I've gone on long enough, and it's very, very late for me. I should still have time to post part 1, and so I hope all of you have a good week. And as I say each time, this Fez night really sucked. Next one hopefully will be better. Cheers. Have a great week, everybody. Cheers.